Okay, hi. I wanted to create a tutorial and show you all how can you hear my 2-year-old? Um, how I create my cover photos using Picmonkey. So the first thing I want you to know is that I have not ever used the premium stuff on Picmonkey. I've never even done the free trial with it because that's just something that I don't feel I need to pay for. But I do use other fonts than the ones that they have on the site as options. And I do that by going to this website right here, dafont.com. And I love handwritten script fonts, so I will download some of these. So this is one of my favorites that I found on an app on my phone that I haven't put on my computer yet. So you download it to your phone or to your computer, and then bam, it should just be there. Sometimes you have, yes, okay, so you have to download it and then open it. I hope you guys can see my mouse. And then after you open it, you have to click this install font. Now my child's crying and I don't know why. So bam, there you go. These are all the ones that I have downloaded in the past. So you can spend some time, have fun in here downloading fonts. So yeah, you just click download, check and make sure it says free for personal use or 100% free, because there are some that you have to pay for and you don't want to mess with that. But so yeah, I do that first. You have to make sure that you have the fonts you want first before you open up Picmonkey, because if you download it while you're in it, they won't be uploaded. So go to picmonkey.com, hover over design, and then select Facebook cover. And then I like having a white background. You can make it a different color if you want to. Just it's already automatically selected, but I love white. I think it looks crisp and clean, and everything bounces off of it nice and bright. And so I just keep that how it is. And then if you go to the butterfly right here where it says overlays, you can select your own. And that is how you get all of your pictures on there. So if you notice, I have like 5 or 6 pictures of me and my family, and just things that I like to put on my cover on there, and this is how I do it. So let's just say this is me. It's not really, but isn't that hair pretty? So you can move it around. This is one of my favorite things you can do on Picmonkey is erase whatever you want. And I usually make the eraser a big size and then really soften the hardness, because then it's not, you don't have to be so precise with the eraser. And if you know you're going to use this, like if you're in a photo shoot or if you're, I don't know, outside taking pictures with your husband or something, it's awesome to put something behind you that is similar color to what you're wearing, or that's white, since your background here is white, if that's what you choose to use. But that is how you see people getting themselves onto their pictures and like looking like they're just in the photo instead of a photo replaced or put onto a photo. But looky what else you can do. If you select this paintbrush, you can paint back bits that you've already erased. So I don't want that much of her hair to be erased. So There you go. And then whenever you're done, you just exit out of that and bam, there she is. And you can move her around. You can do whatever you want. You can make her bigger, you know. So you can keep doing however many photos you want. This is one of my favorite quotes right now. You can keep doing that. And I always soften the edges because I like to act like it's fading into my pic instead of, you know, such hard lines. I don't think hard lines are that pretty. Whatever, like, I don't know these people, but I just love this quote right now. So clearly this is not beautiful by any means, and I wouldn't actually use these photos, but you can see what all you're capable of. So if you go to text over here and wait for it to upload. All right, okay, and then see how it says ours and then yours? I never noticed that for a long time. So you can type whatever you want. I always like to center it because it helps my brain see things in the middle better. And then go to yours, and all those new pretty downloaded fonts that you've downloaded will be there. They're in alphabetical order, so sometimes it's good to leave up the place that it's saved to your computer so you can remember what they're called. But yeah, and one little tidbit is, see how it automatically went underneath? If I don't want it like that, all you gotta do is drag this out and just make it wider and it'll fit. So that's how I do it. And then if you select the words, you can either like Command A or Shift or Control A and select it, or you can just have the thing highlighted. But if you're clicked in it like this, you can't, it's not going to change your font. So you have to make sure it's either all highlighted or just the block is selected, and then it'll change everything for you. Make it bigger, you know, all that jazz. And then if you want to add lines and stuff, you can just come back to the overlays, select geometric, and these are really the only overlays that I use all the time, and just change that. They have a bunch of other overlays that you can use, but I usually just stick to lines and stuff like that. One of the cool ones is fireworks and these sparkle stars. I like those. Those are fun sometimes. But yeah, that's how I create my Picmonkey cover photos. Just got to make sure. A lot of times I will go to my Facebook. This is something to do before too. If you don't have your photos already selected or downloaded, saved to your computer, I will do this a lot. I'll just go to my profile, go to my photos, and select some recent ones that I've posted that I want to put on my cover photo. So I just select it and then right click it, whoops, right click it, and then save image to downloads, and then they'll pop up when you're in Picmonkey. Remember, you got to do it all before, because you cannot save and come back and edit a photo. Once you save it in Picmonkey, it's like one photo. You can't come back and change stuff up. So you want to make sure you either do stuff in a different tab or you download your photos beforehand, so that when you're in here, see, it's blank again. I went back to Picmonkey and it's blank. That's because I didn't save it and I navigated away from the page. So sometimes my computer is super slow to update what I've downloaded, but it'll show up eventually, and then you can just add your picture. See, it takes forever. Sometimes I like adding quotes to it, and it's a lot easier to add quotes if they're already on the same color background that you're using. See, I didn't even have to erase any of the background there, but let's see if I can get this picture of myself up. You can turn this off now because that's really all I'm gonna teach you. I'm just showing you how I do it now. So if you got it, you got it. You can go and start making your own. See, my computer's so slow to download these pictures. See, oh, I don't think I actually hit save. That might be why. I hope this is helpful, you guys. If you have any other questions about it, don't hesitate to comment below or shoot me a message or something. I love Picmonkey. Like, this is my jam. There it is. I would love to just play on Picmonkey all day. Love making cover photos for challenge groups and all that jazz. So, okay. You can make it however big you want to. Do whatever you want with this. Just remember that when you're on Facebook, this area right here is going to be covered up by your profile picture. So I never put something really interesting under here. And then when you're in the mobile, like when people are looking at you on the app, your picture's in the middle. So I try to keep text and things that I definitely want to be seen like middle high. But you know, you want to make it interesting enough that people are going to click on it and look at the whole thing. So you definitely want to make the whole thing pretty. So here we go. I'm going to make the brush big. And I don't know if you guys know this. I do this all the time when I'm erasing in Picmonkey. But if you have a Mac, I have a MacBook Pro. I don't know if this is consistent throughout everything, but if you can zoom in onto your screen somehow, like with mine, I put 2 fingers down on different hands and then widen them, I can zoom into my screen. So I always do that when I'm editing pictures. What's happening here? Nothing's happening. Okay. What's the deal? I don't know. The eraser's not working. Weird. Let's try that again. That's never happened. There we go. So yeah, I like to make the edges softer so it blends into the whole pic. See how much nicer this side looks right now than this side? I don't know, maybe you like the crisp edge look. I am a fan of this softer look though. Okay. So let's drop that down a little bit. Add my name. Whoops. Let's see. Let's use that new one I just downloaded. I love that font. Shorelines. That is not shorelines. Aw, man. It's a fun one, but you can't read it. Well, that's weird. I don't know why it didn't. That's never happened, so it might be something messed up with how they saved their fonts. I don't know, but most of, like 99.9% of the ones that I have downloaded don't do that. Oh, another cool thing. I lied. Sorry if you left already. If you click this, you can select anything else in here. Well, if there's something of color, and it'll make it that color. So you see how I have this dropper? It'll create that color for you. And that's a good way to keep everything consistent through your photo instead of like trying to pick the same color in here. So let's get something of color in here so you can see this magic happen. Here you go. Okay. So say I want my name to be the color of my shoes. Bam! You just hover over to see which part you like and then click and bam, that's your new color. How cool is that? I don't like this font though. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Okay, again, I need to widen my window here. See how fun is that? I know everything matches. When I make a cover photo, I like to put in who they're gonna see when they, like what they're gonna get. What kind of value are they going to get when they come to my page? So if they're not into Jesus or wife, mommy, if they're not a mom, if they're not a wife, if they're not into health and fitness, they might not want to follow my page, and that's fine. I'm not trying to get everyone to like my page. I'm trying to get my niche to follow me and to like the things that I post. I'm posting everything for them, not for the whole entire world to like me. I'm not trying to be popular. I'm trying to attract people whose lives I can change. So again, I would blend this out. And I'll probably fade it so it blends in better with the other pictures. This is really what I do. Like I just play around. I don't typically come in with an idea of exactly how it's going to look. Just come in and start playing around and I work it into something that I like. I'll probably put a picture of me instead of that one up there. So I don't really want that one on there. I'd rather have my face than, you know, my shoes. Again, you can exit out of this because I'm literally just recording this as I make a new cover photo now. I was just gonna show bits and pieces of how to work this thing, but now I'm kind of digging this look that I have here. I like to correlate what it says with the pictures that I put up. So I'd like to put my transformation on here. Like this is a before and an after photo. This is me and my kiddo, you know, like I usually put a picture of me and my husband. There's different pictures of me. People want to see your face. Remember that. So there you go. I'm going to stop this recording now. So let me know if you guys need any more help.